dun 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 dun.
Watch Fox Kids. Oh dear.
Yes.
Any video game that starts with that, and then it's a purple elephant. Okay, Power Rangers LightSpeed Rescue.
Yep,
Wow.
that's what we're let's playing on the N64. It was requested.
Talk about. Sorry, just go ahead.
I think they just froze actually. So that'll give you time to ramble.
Just wanted to say that I love how it starts with Watch Fox Kids. It might have been well said. Fox Kids gave us a bunch of money to make this crappy game. So please play it, kids. And watch Fox Kids.
Oh, it's even better. THQ. THQ, popular for their SpongeBob and Fairly OddParents games.
They made a bunch of games, but...
Yeah, they just recently went out of business. I don't know what skill means.
Oh dear. How's the intro starting?
That's difficulty, so I'm going to turn it up.
The cartoon figures.
And take note this...
You skipped to that.
Yeah.
You didn't watch the awesome intro of the
Megas...
still images of shitty comic book art.
Nah, it's okay. Take note, this is actually one of those big bulky N64 games you need a memory card to save in. It's so freaking long, you see? 3 episodes, and each one's got about 1, 2, 3, 4, that many missions. Each mission takes maybe a minute to finish.
It needs to work out more, that cartridge.
Oh, here we go.
It needs to work out more, it needs to go to Gold's Gym.
The first mission is Virtual Room 1.
Oh god, Virtual Room 1. Any game that has virtual in it is obviously from the 90s.
LightSpeed Rescue Underwater Base.
And sucks.
Well, at least the continuity is right. The show did have underwater, but oh lord, these drawings are so cheap.
So...
Look at that.
Wait. It's... Oh god, here we go. More shitty... Well, to be fair, this could have worked, but the art tries to be, you know, comic booky from like the 60s, but it fails completely.
Okay, so
Freedom Forces did something like this, just much better.
Well, this is the first level. It's training.
Oh god, the background. You know what this looks like? Shitty clip art from the 90s.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. This
well,
virtual training is so real.
Virtual training, we have to go against. We go against the goo.
Gross, radioactive goo. Radical.
You know how to get rid of goo? You give it a taste of your foot.
Okay. When was this game made? And when was this show? Because I'm just familiar with the first Power Rangers.
This was the 2000 theme.
Yeah, it has still very much a 90s feel.
It was like the first one out of the 90s. It's an N64 game, so I don't really remember when it was made. I think it was around that time period.
I love the objectives. Shoot, and then there's a snot. Like, it's the greatest objectives of a video game ever.
Uh-huh. And just wait till you see the victory dance there. And yeah, by the way, he's seeing a delay.
Yeah, I'm seeing a delay, so... Oh dear.
I guess we can save our game, sure.
So, it's like from a third person, bird's eye view.
Okay, that was only the first... This game is basically a collection of mini-games.
Okay.
We're on the second
that
level.
Didn't take long. That was it?
3, 2, 1,
that was the first level, here's the second level, now we're in
the thing is with the delay, it looked like you barely started, and you just looked finished.
over here!
But anyway, it looked horrible.
Yeah, in this stage we have to put out fires from cars and not ram into them and send them flying.
There has been actually a couple of games that were like...
Health up!
You know, firefighters.
Every time you get health it says health up.
I remember there was even a game on the Super Nintendo called The Fireman, but that was infinitely more better than this.
The Red Ranger's Zord in Lightspeed Rescue was like a fire truck. Because his backstory was he's a fireman, that's what qualified him to be a Power Ranger. Something tells me
dear.
that's not addressed here.
Feels very PC, very like the real heroes are firemen and police, which is true, but it just feels always corny in the show.
Well, the name is LightSpeed Rescue. And now we
So
got...
I have a question with this LightSpeed rescue thing.
Yeah?
In comparison to the other Power Rangers show, how high was the show ranked in popularity and in like Ranger fans in general?
It's pretty good, actually. It's one of my personal favorites.
Okay.
And it's
so,
like, it was like the second or third to last one. No, yeah, the second to last one before they sold it to Disney.
Okay.
It
Oh,
was...
Disney owns that too now?
No, not anymore.
Watch for the Power Rangers popping up in Avengers. Oh.
No, not anymore. With Samurai, they sold it back to Saban.
Okay, because they're like, nah, we don't need this.
They had it for, like, years up until...
We got Marvel and Star Wars now. We got the boys covered.
Oh no,
Was
could be
their
when they tried to
entire-
re-release the first season, but adding these weird effects to them, like little signs on them, add little hearts to the screen when they show a love interest, and... that was horrible.
To be fair, a show like that, it wouldn't be far off, but... Sounds very 90s, 60s Batman.
It was 2010. They added that stuff in. Re-released the first season, adding all these weird things, cutting out a few scenes, adding filters.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
It didn't last half a season. It's actually not easy to aim with this thing.
It just looks like a really shitty shooter. Like Spy Hunter or something.
There we go.
It's just really laggy, but okay, now it's... Okay. For me, at least. Well, whatever. I get the gist. So, it's like basically a shooter game, but instead of destroying shit, you're destroying fire.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Now it's
Awesome LightSpeed rescues.
It's Megazord time, don't worry. Now we get to see some action.
Versus Vector.
We're fighting Vector.
How about your Megazord action? More shitty clip art. Oh, God, this is like the saddest excuse. Oh my God. It took them like 50 minutes to make these pictures in Photoshop. Ugh.
3.
Fighting
Okay,
Vector.
So let me say this again. The entire level is just a circle of shitty level, and around it is just these flat, shitty pictures. I guess some of them are 3D of these buildings. Okay, Vector.
Big Bang!
Apparently Vector came from the Vectrex or something.
You have two attacks. You can shoot missiles at him, or you can walk up real close and sort of nudge at him.
So you can shoot missiles and nudge him.
Well, basically you have the attack button and you got the big attack button. The attack button from the distance shoots, and up close it kind of punches like that.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, this is like a really horrible first-person shooter.
Hang
I
on.
love when you punch, it zooms out of you for some reason. They can't decide if it's first person or third person.
I can't hit him. He's like so transparent.
Yeah, as I said, it comes from the Vectrex console.
I know it is. I know it's a virtual opponent, but still.
Fucking mess,
Ah.
that's what it is.
Got him.
Okay. Oh, sweet, the stream is going fine.
Megazord power it is.
Oh God. This art is just horrible. Okay. I need a monster swarm.
There have been some good Power Rangers games. The Genesis, there's like a couple all good on the Genesis and Super Nintendo.
I played the movie one, where it's like a one-on-one fighting game. That was pretty good.
Okay,
And
the
there's
movie
also a
one was
strolling fighter.
the movie one was a beat 'em up. The regular one was a one-on-one fighter.
Blue Ranger, ready for
Okay, here's a real mission, not virtual training.
3.
Okay, whatever. But the one-on-one fighter was pretty good. The beat 'em up was,
You have to cross the board.
I played better.
Okay, on this stage we have to clear the way, so we attack enemies and we have to break logs, because apparently they're slowing us down.
Pressing the A button.
But they're not even in the way. You can run around them.
Ha!
Wow.
Nonsense. You gotta break them.
Wow, your run animation is so derpy.
There's two
That's
attack
like-
buttons. One attacks
in
forward,
this
one
game-
attacks back.
This game was from 2000. I believe Deus Ex was released in 2000 or 2001.
By the way, none of the
Awesome
Power
game.
Rangers and anything could shoot from their fists.
Well, apparently this one can, in this alternate Bizarro version.
And then after we beat a stage, we get to see him do a weird pose.
Follow me, I clear a road to the city. The reason why he's shooting is because they were too lazy to make a proper beat-em-up stage with hit detection and shit.
Well, those are the right enemies, the Batlings. This monster storm from the subways, tunnels.
It looks like a frozen turd. Arms and legs. Here we have this really like creepy looking 70s porn star or something. Looks
He's,
like the
he's
guy
based
from-
off the
from-
Colonel from the show, who was played by a real person, obviously, but...
He looks like the guy in the Blue Lagoon in Police Academy,
3.
but
1.
that
Okay,
would go
now
over most
we
people's
basically...
heads watching.
Okay, we got another stage like that, but now we're the Green
Find
Ranger.
the meteorite.
We have to
So what's
find
the
the
difference?
meteorites, and yeah.
Wow, it's like the exact same shit. It's just the skin change.
Somebody help me!
Man,
Okay, I'm saving
that
people.
run-
I save
that
people by...
running animation is...
Help!
You said you wanted a bad game to rip on. Had to get you in here because we left you out of the Spyro.
I know, but it's like... Holy crap. It's like some... It's you know how Fred Astaire does the shitty running, how he runs in one place? That's what it looks like, just a really poor attempt.
Extra damage.
Extra damage, which is pointless because I already one-hit killed all the enemies.
But don't Power Rangers have like separate weapons
Yeah.
in this incarnation? One guy has a sword, one chick has like 2 daggers. I like that, for example.
In this incarnation, they're different weapons, but they're still, like, sort of separate. They had, like, these, spear laser things, but dagger guns are still there, and
Apparently here not. They couldn't even put
V-lays.
a...
Oh yeah, by
they
the way,
couldn't
the
even
reason I'm doing this, it was requested, but it's also a game I had as a child, and By the way, you're getting a little static from your mic there. You might want to adjust it.
Oh, okay. I don't know where that static comes from.
If it makes you feel better, this is the hardest difficulty I set it on.
Brain numbing. Okay, I guess this was targeted for little kids to make it easier, but still.
That's what
Wait, go to the arcade. Go back to the arcade.
Why?
Just for shits and giggles. Come on, I want to see the fake game's name.
They got a pinball table and that thing?
What is written on there? I cannot read it.
Nothing. It's just a square with pictures on it.
Play some games. Play some games on it. Just go there. Come on.
I did go there.
Okay, fine. That would have been entertaining, at least.
No mini games. I
Yeah,
turned the
this is not
difficulty
Final
up,
Fantasy
so
VII.
it's interesting. I'm trying to save people, but I touch them, they disintegrate into purple stuff.
That's how you save people, didn't you know?
I was
Yeah,
just
this would
here,
be
there was no
somewhat
hostage.
challenging If they would
There's
have
the
to run
meteor.
behind you.
Yeah, there's the meteor. It wasn't there until I went and saved everyone. Oh gosh, look how he holds it in the cutscene.
Yeah. As they said, they paid some college dropout to make some art college dropout to draw that.
Oh, but then the Green Ranger gets captured.
Better yet, the producer's kid drew this. Okay, here's again this creepy looking porn star dude.
That's supposed to be like the
drink your soul or something.
That's supposed to be like the commander, the colonel guy from the show. They just drew him really weird.
If I would be a little kid. I would be creeped out by that guy.
Okay, we have another driving stage. This time we're the Pink Ranger, and we gotta save people.
You must rescue the civilians, Ranger.
Oh God.
And she's even slower.
The thing is, this gameplay might have worked on the C64, but
At least this time there's enemies to shoot.
yeah, but it's like a shitty side-scrolling shooter, which could have been made interesting. I do like some top-down racing games. There's one called Zombie Driver, but look at the freaking speed. I don't know if that's the recording, but it's like you're driving at the speed of snail or something.
No, that's not the recording. It's really like that.
Oh God. I love how the guy rams in you, even though you're going at with like 30 miles per hour at most. Hell, probably at 10 miles.
I like how cars just go flying when you touch them. It's like
It
if a
doesn't
Power
make any
Ranger
sense.
did that, they that's pretty bad.
There's no physics engine really. There's just like
Okay, I keep finding extra time ups, which is completely
Okay,
pointless
there's
because the
this-
stage gives you way too much time to finish it anyway.
There's this one car that spinned out really unrealistic, then hit in the building again, then floated up like gravity just let go of it. It just said, yeah, fuck it. It got touched by a car. Just let it go. I guess that we're breaking the laws of physics too. I love how you're like technically murdering people. Or is that the bad guy's car?
No, the ones I shoot that are shooting at me are bad guys, but the ones I'm ramming into are civilians.
You're basically playing a really shitty version of the old GTA. But, you know, without the fun stuff like
Hey,
the gore
guess
and
what?
shit.
The bad guy decided to give us back the Green Ranger so we could look for the meteorite.
And by old GTA, I mean the early one, the top-down.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what's inside the meteorite.
It just looks like some... Okay.
It's a titanium coin.
Alright, sorry. I think I'm being told.
Oh no.
Red Ranger, ready?
Nah.
Don't worry, this time we're the Red Ranger.
1, go! Typhon has unleashed mini tornadoes. Avoid them at all.
Anyway.
Find the Green Ranger.
We got triple firepower up.
Okay, it's like a spread shot.
Yeah, but you can only have
Okay,
one
then-
power up at a time.
So, what was that jump kick thing? And it's really weird that this really should have been a beat-em-up stage.
The A button will shoot forward with your fist, the B button will shoot backward with your kick.
Extra damage.
Okay, that's really bad.
I saved somebody.
Like when you
Hey,
do
look,
the
a
jump
tornado.
kick fireball-
That's our boss of the stage, is a tornado.
Oh my god.
That's the enemy
You
we're
call this
fighting.
a
Steve.
tornado?
Yeah.
It's like some really badly animated Dr. Seuss character. That's not a tornado. I love it's just green, gray, green.
These are the enemies. They run at you like
Oh my
zombies.
god, this sound effect. You know what this game is ripping off?
What?
Pretty much Zombies Ate My Neighbors. They're
that a
pretty
good
much
game?
Zombies. Hey, it's a very good game. You have to run around, shoot zombies and other monsters, and save people. And the same way you save them, only this game was made years before.
I hate double fire. It doesn't shoot straight.
Health up.
This game, just in general, is a waste.
I remember the commercial for it.
Somebody help me!
Seems so good.
You never believe those commercials. They make the worst Tiger Electronics games look like, oh, awesome, dude! I'm gonna get Batman Forever, the VR game.
Did you get that?
No, I've seen it in the store, and even then I thought, well, that sucks. I did have Tiger game, like a Tiger in the LCD game.
Okay,
The
we've somehow
one
shifted
based
to
on
this
Golden
weird
Earth.
Chinatown building.
Okay. Still, God, the sprites and everything of this game.
Even for an
This just feels like,
even for an N64 standard.
yeah. There's I don't know every N64 game ever, but there's much better ones out there. I just know that.
It controls them.
Oh my god, I don't know who runs worse. It's like the ranger or the enemies.
The tornado that keeps showing up.
Over here!
You are not in danger.
The sound effects are also ear-bleedingly bad.
Oh, come on. That guy was like right where I was, but they only respawn the collectibles one at a time. Or I guess the hostages. Okay, there's the boss. We have to fight him. There's the boss.
Some weird genie dude.
It's a tornado-themed enemy. There, I beat
No,
him.
it looks like Walt Disney's genie, just pissed.
There,
Oh, I could show you the... That's pretty much what's happened. Yeah! There's the Green Ranger. Fuck yeah!
Oh no, look out, Rangers. A tornado.
It's a bad animation. It's the same picture, just from different angles. Oh my god.
I've kind of lost count. I think... Yeah, okay. Okay, so now the Green Ranger escaped, but all the other Rangers got captured by the tornado.
Somebody likes Rob Liefeld. That's what the art looks like. I thought I was gonna be permanently disconnected.
Aero Rescue 3,
Hey,
ready
look.
for action.
It's a flying
3,
stage.
2, 1, go!
Oh god. This is gonna be horrible, isn't it?
The other ranger.
We have to find the other Rangers.
The controls seem very floaty.
You
Even
move
though I'm
forward
not
with the
even
A
playing.
button, shoot with the Z button.
And how do you, like, levitate up?
It's the analog stick up and down, like, you know.
How the controls feel?
They're not the worst I've dealt with, but not too good.
It seems really shitty.
It's tolerable.
Yeah, for me, that's the thing in games that has to just work, is controls.
Okay, I couldn't
Nothing
really
more that
find,
upsets me more.
although turning is way too slow.
Oh god, it looks like the Power Rangers had a couple of too power gales too many.
Ouch.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh.
Oh god.
I'm just trying to save that dot. Okay, there it is. It's in the alley.
Alright!
Yeah, and even the Rangers, when you're saving the Rangers, they have the same generic sound effect as the hostages of civilians.
I love how you just basically crushed that ranger and saved him.
I pulled him up in the tractor beam, which apparently the Green Ranger has now.
Yeah,
He
but
didn't-
you just
he didn't
fell-
have a tractor
you
beam
fell
in the
on
show,
ranger.
but-
You just fell on the ranger.
Oh, they shoot this little white thing at him, watch.
Kaiser could say something good for that. I'm not gonna go there.
Don't, no.
This is more for Kaiser than anything else.
I don't think Kaiser will appear on this Let's Play, but you never know. Alright! Yeah, let's show the alright when you're saving a... Play that clip when you're saving one of the female Rangers.
Oh my god. The worst thing about it is that you're constantly, like, crashing into the... Do you lose hit points when you crash into the wall?
That's... no.
Or you just bump
No,
into
you
it?
don't. No, you don't. It's just the enemies I'm hitting.
Good, because you would be dead by now already.
Missed him. Turn around. In this little alley. There we go.
That's like the perfect vehicle to go into small alleys. A giant spaceship.
That's all just huddle around heads.
Here's
Emeralds
the
is
genie.
huge! Hey, another Megazord fight.
It's Megazord time.
Shift into turbo. No, wrong season.
Shitty animation. Which is not even animation. Oh my god, that bling is the worst.
LightSpeed Megazord versus Typhonus.
3.
Could you believe these Megazord fights have a multiplayer mode?
Okay, it's the same level, almost the same see-through bullshit enemy. This time she's basically a genie instead of a Vectrex reject.
Super armor.
I
Oh
can't.
my god.
There you are.
You like move like a drunk tank, seriously. Like a tank that has been like shot up and is barely functioning.
Big shot, fire!
And every time you punch, it zooms out. That's.
But if you can actually lock them in a good punch combo, you can just wall them.
The worst thing about those fights is it's the same background.
And also, the Megazord had a sword, it didn't shoot missiles.
Don't even get me started with that. I'm not even a fan of Power Rangers, but still. How can you mess up like a thing like a surefire video game thing like giant robots fighting? Apparently they did. Long ago there was a meteor that crashed in the middle of the ocean. Who cares? You know what? For a second there, this background reminded me of C-Lab 2020 from Adult Swim.
Good show.
Now that would be funny if they would find a meteor instead. That would be an interesting crossover. Diabolico?
Diabolico.
Is that a real
Diabolico.
character?
Diabolico was at first the main bad guy of the show. But you don't actually fight him in this game. Okay, that's episode 2, so I guess that's it for this first part.
Okay.
So see y'all in the next one. Thanks for coming on, Darabka. Any final words? Any final words?
Yeah. Avoid this game at all costs. The time I spent with it, I regret. So,
Yep.
Death of Doom.
So, would you like to take a moment to promote your own work?
Check out my work on www.thegamingbeast.com and www.thenextround.net. And of course also it's Tail Time and Mondo Cool Cast.
Well,
And I do videos, I do podcasts, I do Let's Plays, reviews, silly crap, all good stuff, and role-playing related materials.
Yep. Well, see you then. Bye. The link's in the
Bye.
description.